Hey guys, I'm not really sure what day it is as far as the journey is concerned, but it's like 6:39. It's already 74 degrees outside today. So I'm gonna try to get this 4-mile long run in before it gets too hot. I'll be doing the run in the new Curry Series 7s. It's a basketball shoe. Here it is from the side. Here it is from the other side. So yeah, I know it's a basketball shoe, but it's kind of made with the idea of being a carbon plated running racer. So anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to get to this run. Probably won't talk until it's finished. All right, I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, I did do my 4 miles and I'm sitting in the car in the AC. It is let me check the temperature. It's just 77 degrees right now, but the humidity is just out of this world out there. It felt good. It's 7:51 in the morning right now. The run overall felt good. I'll go ahead and give you kind of like my thought process through the run. About a 1/4 mile in, I was already regretting running in the Curry Series 7. 1/4 mile in, I just wanted things to stop. But of course I pushed through, and I spent the next half mile just wishing that I had chose a different shoe. At about 1 mile in, I noticed a little bit of like a shin splint in the left foot, and I'm like, oh man, this is not going to fare well. But after that first mile, I just kind of resolved to the fact that, look, you've got 4 miles to do. These are the shoes you picked, so suck it up, Buttercup, get it done. Now I noticed today that everything felt harder. The humidity in the air is just wild. It's harder to breathe, and it was really affecting the performance overall. The shoes felt really nice and stable, but they weren't giving me much of an energy return. The positive side though is that they were very stable, and I wasn't thinking so much after that first mile. I wasn't thinking so much of any sort of bad impacts as I was hitting the ground. Everything felt nice and planted, and there was no energy return, but it was cushioned. And it wasn't like, oh my gosh, this feels so nice. It was just, it's getting the job done adequately. At one point in the run, I kind of rolled the ankle a bit, but the shoe was so stable that it held it, and that was really nice. I noticed today that my heart rate was spiking higher, and it wasn't recovering as fast. And I don't know if that's just lack of conditioning or if it's the elements at play, because the air is so thick, it's making my heart work harder. But I know that I usually try to stop at 155 and kind of punch it again at 145. And today it was like trying to hold at 155, and I was when I would run, it would be like 162. So it was just, the heart was working a lot higher today. Additionally, when I would punch it and I would hit those numbers like 162, even at 1.167, the heart rate just did not want to settle back down. It wouldn't want to go down to 145. I would start running again at like 150, 152. And as far as how it felt, it didn't feel any different than it normally would have, say at when I would stop at 155. So the feel was different. It was like okay, but the heart and the measurements were not, lining up. Now my average time was it was actually quite a bit slower than say last week's. Last week I ran at an average of 13:38 a mile. This time it was an average of 14 minutes per mile. But I did set 2 miles were like personal best. So in this shoe, the personal best for me, it's 13 minutes 32 seconds, and that's in this shoe right here, and that beat out for me the Puma Velocity 3. My mile time for like mile 3 was horrible. It was like 14:28 or something. And so it really trashed the numbers as far as the averages. On a whole, the other 3 miles, miles 1, 2, and 4, were the fastest 3 miles that I've really ever recorded. So, you know, that's a metric that I'm looking at as far as training in these shoes. It's really not bad at all. They did well for me. Now, with that said, my recovery time was lower today. My score was like 32. It's not good. My VO2 max keeps going down. It has been going down consistently over the last like 21 days. And I don't know if that's related to heat or humidity or what, because that did correspond with the recent heat and humidity and all of that. But it is very frustrating. So in summary, I don't think, you know, these shoes didn't give me some magical feeling and underfoot, I wasn't exactly impressed from the start. But when I have to look at it objectively from a performance metric, these shoes, while they didn't give me the best average time overall for the distance, they did give me 3 of my fastest ever miles. So, I mean, I've got a 5K coming up and I'm really heavily considering actually running in a basketball shoe. So who knows? We'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I've got not a training. I'm going to recover tomorrow and probably won't do anything. Well, actually, I might just do like a little bit of a shakeout run, and then Friday maybe a little bit of a walk. But then Saturday morning is my first official 5K. You all take it easy. Hopefully, I'll see you out here tomorrow. Later.